Hello and welcome back to another episode of Replacing Russ. It is do or die time for the Denver Broncos. We're 3-6. Let's choose our focus players for the draft. Now, I will say, because I'm bad at this, aka recording YouTube content, I totally did not pay attention. Deshaun Middleton, okay, this guy is supposedly someone we're supposed to keep our eye on. From the GM. The GM wants to take a look at Deshaun Middleton in the slot. I kind of like it. We do need another guy. Elite change of direction. Needs to work on simple concentration drops. Don't love that. A catch in traffic though, so I'm not really understanding where that comes into line. But agility, elite change of direction, good to great speed. You can kind of see his stuff is already there. Short route A. Definitely a slot receiver, but we can definitely keep a lookout for him, as well as I like Larry Mitchell a little bit. How about Thurman Winston? More importantly, we need to take a look at our roster here. We have 18 contracts up, and we gotta figure out who we're gonna spend the money on to keep. Who do we want to keep? Who do we want to let go? As you can see, Patrick Surtain is interested, but not tied to us. We're probably going to have to let Nick Benito walk. Let's see if we can't re-sign Mr. Patrick Surtain. I would like to keep him a Denver Bronco for life. We're giving him a 13.1 milli, and he is back in Broncos orange. Love to see it. Need him on the defense. Now, another guy we're going to want to re-sign is Philip Holcomb's best friend, Simi Feheko. We're going to offer him a player-friendly contract. We're going to offer him a team-friendly contract. We're going to see if it works. It did not. He didn't want to come back on a team-friendly offer. It doesn't mean we can't re-sign him. Just means that he's not interested at the moment. None of these other guys are really looking as a serious upgrade. I will say outside linebacker, edge, defensive end, wide receiver, and tight end are on our list for people that we can look into scout. So we're going to do that right now. We're going to set our focus players here. I like to show you guys this stuff so you know who we're focusing on within the team, right? We're not going to draft a quarterback despite there being many decent ones. We're probably not going to go running back. We just got Zaire. What the hell is his last name? Zaire Johnson. And we probably will go wide receiver, right? If we're losing Cortland Sutton, I think it's important that we do go wide receiver. I think we want to look at this Thurman Winston guy, see what he kind of looks like. This guy also around 2 to 3 deep threat. I don't want to go in the first round with a wide receiver. I just don't. It's not my favorite thing to do. This tight end has run blocking though. I'm going to go with these guys, okay? We're going to go Tyler Crockett out of Michigan. We're going to go Thurman Winston out of UCLA and Roman Norris out of Oklahoma State. These three guys are going to be who we're focusing on for this cycle, and I didn't show you the full reasonings why, but I will go show you the prospects. I've already looked through this offline when I'm not recording, and I do want to look at these guys. 21-year-old, grade 2 elite acceleration, grade 2 elite agility, change of direction, good to great speed. What I really like is his release is a B, his catch in traffic is a B. I don't need them to be A. He's 21 years old. We can develop him alongside Philip Holcomb. We already have a 6'5 wide receiver, right? So if we're losing Cortland Sutton, that's fine. We can replace him. But a 5'10 guy, deep threat's not that big of a deal. We are going to look at Roman Norris here too. He is 23, but again, grade 2 elite, grade 2 elite, grade 2 elite, good to great speed. Love to see it. B catch in traffic, B catching, B release. So you can kind of see I have a bit of a type here. Again, 5'11", another deep threat. We're looking at deep threats, and we're looking at run blocking tight ends out of Michigan, 22 years old, 6'4", 259. This guy jumps off the page, right? Great to elite everything across the board. And he has B short route, B spectacular catch, B catch in traffic, A break tackle. He does have C impact blocking, which I'll take C impact blocking, to be honest with you. This is a guy that we want to target. Tyler Crockett out of Michigan looks like he could be the real deal. There are a couple other run blocking guys down here with B and A run blocking, but like Logan Webb, he does it from a physical standpoint. But I'm not opposed to drafting this guy without knowing a lot about him. I want to know if Tyler Crockett's worth drafting in the first round. I want to know if Thurman Winston or if Roman Norris are worth drafting high. So that's why I went with those guys. I do like that other tight end, Webb, as well. But regardless, does not matter. We have games to win. It does not matter if we don't win games. We are going to be picking, I'm hoping that we're picking towards the end of the first round if we can magically save this season. I will say Philip Holcomb is fine. His thumb was hurt last game. It was obviously his throwing thumb. If you watched the end of that one, disgusting throws towards the end of that game. But he seems to be fine. He will be starting the game today, as far as I know. Deontay Johnson still on the Steelers years later, and there he is. Having to go in a hostile environment, having to go into one of the toughest places to play in the NFL, Acrisure Stadium, formerly known as Heinz Field, taking on the black and gold, the Pittsburgh Steelers. This one's going to be fun. We absolutely have to play better than we did last game. Last game was something out of a nightmare. Philip Holcomb was not good. Started 1 for 11. I believe, in that one. So that was not good. We're going to lay it out there for JT Booth, and that's a dot. I mean, that's a 30-yard strike on the first play of the game for Phil Holcomb. What a start for this Broncos offense that was so boring and so mundane last week. Couldn't get anything going. Got behind early. Tried to pass the ball way too much. Not this time. We're going Zaire Johnson. We're going to go A.J. Dillon. It's going to be a heavy dose of both. Anyone who's watched me play this game knows I am not good at passing the ball. We just got to take what's open. And if the run's open, if they're going to be blocking like this, then Zaire Johnson and A.J. Dillon are going to eat. Now, we are going against Cam Hayward, and if you've watched any of my WWML streams, you know that this man, Cam Hayward, absolutely dominates my entire existence. No one's open there. Phil's just going to have to throw it away before TJ Watt comes crashing down on him. Joey Porter Jr. as well. One of the most obvious draft picks, I think, in recent years, with his dad playing there. Where the Steelers picked in the first round of the draft and kind of what they needed. Not a great sign. A.J. Dillon out already. I think they're in man, so I'm gonna have to get rid of this screen here. We're gonna have to run stick. I don't like them being in man. They might not be in man, are they? Cortland Sutton. Oh, he catches him. He fights him off, but I wanted him to run that slant. I thought he had the leverage to run the slant. He did not think so for whatever reason. He sat down, and now it's going to be a 41-yard field goal from Jake Verity. That is through the uprights and good. Jake Verity, he's got the hair of a saint, and he's got the Broncos up 3-0 early in the first. And as you guys know, the defense ain't stopping nobody, so we're down 7-3 already. I might have to jump in and play defense here more in the second half of the season than I have thus far. What a dot. Cortland Sutton down the sideline, the free agent to be. Still trying to make his mark as a Bronco. Will we bring him back? I'm unsure. I will tell you we are going to take a shot here against single high coverage. And I'm going to see if we can't get JT Booth down the middle of the field. Oh, we get double covered. The corner does a great job of falling back. And JT Booth wants a flag. JT Booth wants a flag. Not going to get one. This is one of the weirdest plays. I want to run this screen, but I have to be smart about it. A.J. Dillon, acrobatic catch, runs over a guy, gets a block. He's got about 7. It's 6, they'll call it, and it's 3rd and 4, but that does get us over half of what we needed. Keep in mind we did sign Quez Watkins in free agency. We do have Simi Feheko also able to walk, but we have Marvin Mims signed. We have JT Booth signed. We have Quez Watkins signed. So while we do want to re-sign Courtland Sutton because we like Courtland Sutton, it may just not make financial sense given the talent that's on this roster right now. And if we like the tight end, if we like those receivers in the draft, then why would we invest in a guy who's, towards the end of his career, maybe not the end of his career, but in the middle of his career, who hasn't exactly put up the numbers that we necessarily think he should have, As that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter, but Phil is looking good to start this one. We're going to have to convert in the red zone, though. Marvin Mims was coming open in the back of the end zone, and Phil tried to hit him. But the pass rush just too quick there. I like this play call. Hopefully we can get Brett Bush in the back of the end zone. We will see. We're not going to, but we are going to get that halfback sprint into the flat. A.J. Dillon throws T.J. Watt off of him. That is a strong, strong man in A.J. Dillon. Can we get Y-Stick? There it is. Y-Stick. We got it. Can we get Bronson Geathers to run the right route here? I don't believe that he will. He does, and he catches it for the touchdown. Let's go. If he runs any of the other options on that route, it's not a touchdown, but Bronson Geathers filling in for Greg Dulcich gets the touchdown. The Steelers go down, and they only get 3. A miracle for the defense. Let's see where that leaves us. Oh my gosh, we had Marvin Mims. We liked the coverage over there. We liked where we were. Jordan Poyer in coverage. Would you guys like it if I took a look at the other team's defense? I know we're in year 3. I think I do need to do a better job of kind of looking at what the other team has. So I might do that out of the halftime break. I don't want to ruin the flow of this drive, so I won't do it right now. However, I do want to send Courtland Sutton on a little go here. See if we can't stretch that safety. It doesn't matter. Marvin Mims is going to pick up the first down underneath. We liked the underneath. A little RPO here. See if we can't get JT Booth out there one-on-one with Joey Porter. Oh, Joey Porter Jr. just too strong for the rookie. I'm going to audible to a run here. I like the run formation. If we can get 74, Ben Powers, if he can get up to the second level as he does, we're going to be able to get 5. Alex Highsmith with a nice tackle. Going to try to do this gun bunch return here. See if we can't get JT Booth a little out and up. And see if we can't bring him across the middle of the field. He's not open. We tried to get it to Bronson Geathers, who was open underneath, but the blitz gets to us before we can release it, and J.K. Scott will come on to punt. Try to put this, try to angle it out of bounds. It's not going to get there, and that's going to roll into the end zone most likely, yes. The Steelers will start at the 20. Kenny Pickett rolls back onto the field, and he does not move the offense down the field. We will take over. Try to get A.J. Dillon involved here. Give him a little something to work with. A.J. Dillon's going to run up the middle here, and he's going to throw a man off of him. Get 6 on the play. 4 carries on the day, but 19 hard-earned yards. That's what we love to see from A.J. Dillon. That's why we signed him in free agency. That's why we like watching him in real life. Watch the blitz off the left side here. We're gonna adjust the protection here. We're gonna slide it to the left here, off of the play action. See if that does anything. It did not. It actually made things way worse somehow. I don't know how that happened because we slid left and they somehow nobody blocked. You know what? I don't even pretend to know what's going on. I definitely thought that was gonna work. It did not. Whatever. They got home pretty quickly. Quez Watkins is going to pick up that. Phil is 11 for 17 for 125 yards, and we got to go. We got to go. I can't be talking too much. I got to watch the clock here. We have JT Booth in coverage. Single high. Corner. Just can't get it. I'm just trying to throw a jump ball to JT Booth. He's 6'5". I think if we can get it up, if he's got single coverage against Joey Porter Jr., while Joey Porter Jr. is awesome, I do like his game a lot. I just trust our guy, JT, more, you know? As there's Bronson Geathers over the middle, I think we do a spike. Now we have 2 timeouts, which means we can kind of, if we get close over the middle of the field, we can call a timeout, and we still have an extra one to get the kicking unit on the field. So I'm not mad about not using that timeout. There, we did waste 15 seconds. Some of you might be like, well, that was a questionable decision. But there's Quez Watkins over the middle, and that's exactly what I was talking about. Now we have a timeout. And if we do get short of the goal line here, which is a possibility, right? Now we have another timeout. So I love to see it. I love to see it. We have JT Booth. He has outside leverage, though, so I'm not sure this is going to work. It's broken up. 4 seconds on the clock. We took a shot to JT Booth, but he gets knocked out by Jordan Poyer. Jake Verity's going to come on here for the field goal, and we are going to go into the half up 3. 13-10 here at Acrisure Stadium. As the Steelers take the second half kickoff, go down the field, and tie it up. We got a good one here in Pittsburgh. Oh, Phil. Oh, Phil. A 9-yard run from Phil Holcomb on the read option. Don't see that too often from Phil, but he does have that in his bag. 80 speed on the man. Halfback dive here. A.J. Dillon's going to go try to pick up this first down. Easily does, and we are going to have a first down. Now, I wanted to take a shot, and I am going to take a shot here, I believe. We could take play action, post dig. We got him again. We got to watch that. I want to put stress on that corner to guard. Oh, we almost got it. Oh, JT Booth and Minka Fitzpatrick going at it. I tried to put some stress on that outside corner, the one that blocked the play last time, but that one was guarded by the other corner. So we're going to have to run it. That's not ideal on 2nd and 10. A.J. Dillon gets pummeled on the play. Try to stretch out this safety. Just trying to throw it up to our guy. Trying to see if he can make a play. He does not. We're going to have to punt it again. I realize there might have been better options, but man, it's exciting when you can throw it up to your 6'5" receiver and have him go get it. That's a good punt inside the 20. Down at the 16, J.K. Scott was a good free agent signing for as much as we punt. Najee's got 11 for 50 today with a touchdown. And boom! Defense gets a stop. Defense does its job. Let's get the ball back on the ground as all the momentum resides in Pittsburgh right now. And it's showing on the, what do you want to call it? The home field advantage meter at the top. You can see it's glowing yellow. 100% momentum for Pittsburgh. The screen is shaking. Away teams' hot routes have a chance to fail on 3rd and 4th down. We have trouble blocking our rattled O-line, and our away team QB has trouble seeing deep receivers. So interesting stuff here in Pittsburgh as A.J. Dillon just mows over defenders. See if we can't take back a little bit of that momentum here. I'm going to keep the ball on the ground because I don't love that our O-line has trouble blocking against this pass rush, and I don't love that our away team quarterback, Philip Holcomb, has trouble seeing deeper receivers due to these different things. So we're going to keep the ball on the ground. That's a nice run. We do deactivate one of the things, although it looks like A.J. Dillon went down, but he's in the game, so he's fine. All right, here comes. We're going to pull Brett Bush across the formation. Can he get over there? Can he get over there? Take a shot for Cortland Sutton deep because none of the pull guys were open. Trying to do a little bit of trickery against this Steelers defense that is so, so good. They're coming after us. Oh, we can't get it. Minkah Fitzpatrick is just there again, man. Can we kick a 61-yard field goal? Likely not in this weather, so we're going to have to do a backspin punt. Try to get it down inside the 5-yard line would be my goal. And we are not going to be able to do that. I put too much power on that, although it backspun so much. Not ideal. Can the defense get one more stop for us? Yes, they do. Wow. What a time. 4 minutes to go. Legacy drive for Phil. I say legacy drive a lot, probably more, but no turnovers on the day for Phil. It's just been hard-pressed to get going against this defense, man. There goes Zaire Johnson. He's up the middle. Huge run. Cortland Sutton's injured. Can we get something going to the point where we feel confident? Marvin Mims checks in. There's JT Booth. There's JT Booth. Joey Porter Jr. on the tackle, but say what you want. Philip Holcomb has been great today. Here comes his boy Simi Feheko in the game too. He might hit him right here. And he's going to. Simi Feheko gets 6 yards, and we are moving and grooving. We're going to sub JT Booth in, I think. Zaire Johnson's going to get the carry here. And he's suplexed by TJ Watt. 3rd and 3 here. What are we running? How about a little play action halfback in the flat? It's going to be the fullback Bronson Geathers. It doesn't look like he's going to be open. But we do make a ridiculous throw across our body. Philip Holcomb to JT Booth. We're down at the 16 with just over 2 minutes to play. The 2-minute warning hits. All right, A.J. Dillon, this is why we got you, buddy. This is why we paid you all that money. A.J. Dillon's got to get the hard-earned yards in the red zone. He just has to. He just has to. And he's going to. He injures Minkah Fitzpatrick on the play, or JT Booth does in the blocking. I'm unsure. But it's 2nd and 4 on the 9. A.J. Dillon cut down at the 2. Keep in mind, we do want to score a touchdown here. But we are going to run the clock down as far as we possibly can. About 19 seconds here. We're going to roll down the clock. We have no hurries. If we score, awesome. Absolutely love it if we score. If we don't score, they'll probably call a timeout, would be my guess. They have 1 left. 6 seconds on the play clock. We're giving it to A.J. Dillon. We got to get some blocks. And we're down at the 1. There's the timeout from Pittsburgh. They're going to be in goal line here, so we are going to do the thing. We're going to pull the 3rd string tight end elevated from 4th string Kruger over to the left, and A.J. Dillon's going to run right behind him. Can we get a block on Cam Hayward? We do. A.J. Dillon's in. What a drive from Philip Holcomb. He made some incredible throws. We are going to play this out. We're going to play the full game here. Jake Verity on for the extra point. It's up. And it's good. Jake Verity puts it home. 9 plays, 87 yards in just under 3 minutes for Phil Holcomb. On the road in a very hostile Pittsburgh environment. And now the momentum's on our side. Now, can we stop Kenny Pickett and the offense? You've seen me in these situations before. I have not done a great job, but this is Phil's legacy on the line. Look at those yellow, disgustingly dirty sleeves from Philip Holcomb. We're going to be in nickel. right? We're going to be in nickel. Wazarique's in the game. We got Justin Simmons in the game. And Surtan's going to get beat on the play, to be quite honest with you. They just ran curls. They didn't do anything special. Just ran curls. Oh, Baron Browning's after him. I might have to use her I might have to use her Baron Browning. He might be able to get to the quarterback. Ah! Baron Browning with a sack. And Pittsburgh's going to have to take their last time out. We're going to drop back to cover 4 here. 3 on the side. We're going to go with Baron Browning again. He's double teamed, but Benito. Oh, Arrington almost picks it off. It's 4th and 15. Can this Broncos defense get a stop? And can we get off the field in a much needed 4th and 5th? We have to get off the field here. If they keep it in bounds, though, however. Come on, Baron. Come on, Baron. He's out of bounds. What a catch by Deontay Johnson. And he got the first down. What an absolute catch. That is a crazy play that we just saw. Kenny Pickett throws it away. All right, here we go. Here we go. We are going to prevent. All right, Baron. It's Baron Browning time. Benito can't get there. Can we get a catch and a stop? We are going to get a catch and a stop. Let's go. The Broncos defense comes up huge, and Phillip Holcomb goes on the road to Pittsburgh and gets the job done to save the season. What a game. What a time. Phil Holcomb, what a beast. What a game from Phil Holcomb. 16 for 28, 219 yards and the 1 touchdown, but most importantly, no turnovers. Ran the ball for exactly 100 yards today. A.J. Dillon has 51 of them and a touchdown. J.T. Booth, 5 for 101. That's the man right there. Cortland Sutton, 2 for 31. Quez has 2 for 25. Same with Bronson Geathers. Simi Feheko, Phil Holcomb's best friend, 2 for 20. Mims gets 1. A.J. Dillon gets 2. What a game. 4 tackles for loss in the game. 3.5 sacks, it looks like. No picks. But man, we get out of here with a W. Hit the like button, hit the follow button, because Phillip Holcomb is back, baby. Phillip Holcomb is back. I don't know why my little like button thing's not working. It worked that time. Here we go. Let's go. Broncos back to 4-6. We're right in the thick of the playoff hunt. We got 7 games to go. Go Broncos, baby. See you in the next one.